Hello and good morning from Purple Orchid. We're continuing to look at the book by Susan Jeffers called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Now, I'm not pretending by reading this book that your life is wonderful, because I know that at one stage in my life I was at the bottom of the heap. I was helpless, I was distraught, I was in a really vulnerable position, and I never ever thought I could change. So, having read this book as well, and apart from my personal experience, I have changed, and I have managed to tap into a power that's within me that Susan speaks about. So let's continue. She said, I can't, if we keep saying I can't do this, it implies loss of control. She suggests that our thinking is warped in a way. We have to change our thinking. And I know that in my personal journey, I have had to change my personal thinking. I was always a glass half empty. And I always thought, what if? And I always thought, I can't do this. I wish I could. And I start worrying about what had happened in the past, what is going to happen in the future, things that I had no idea might materialise, because the future happens as it does, one day at a time. But I've learned that if you keep saying I can't, your subconscious believes you, so it registers weakness. So a suggestion is that you expand your comfort zone little by little and don't stay stuck. Build your self-worth. Now, I did that too. I had to think, well, I can't stay like this forever. So every day I tried to do something that was not comfortable for me. Sometimes I did the opposite of my thinking. If I did not want to get up, I got up. If I did not want to go out, I went out. I had to keep pushing through. And I learned through an experience that I've no idea what happened to me, but one night after I was in the gutter at the end of my drinking, when I was just sobering up, an intuitive voice suggested that there was a resource, a power within me that I hadn't tapped into. And Susan mentions this in her book as well, that there is a powerful resource within us, and it lies dormant but is an incredible source of energy, enabling the creation of a joyful and satisfying life. And that is what I have just now. No matter what is going on in my life, within me, I'm at peace with myself. It's only a process of tapping into the energy which is already there, although we're not actually aware of it. Susan suggests that we rid ourselves of this negative belief system which keeps cropping up and puts us in a place of powerlessness. This old conditioning keeps us stuck. We've got to try and look for newer and healthier patterns, because they are there in all of us. And I actually have seen this in people that I am associated with, that their lives have completely turned around from this terrible negativity that they had into a positivity. And I certainly know what the loss of power is. I lived it for years. I felt helpless with depression, anxiety, agoraphobia. I was paralysed with fear at times, absolutely paralysed with fear, my heart beating, I couldn't do things. And depression, now depression still hits me, but I have a different attitude towards it, because I know that it will go away. It is temporary and it will go away, and that I have to ride it out, and that's what I do. I'm looking forward to reading the next part, which is, I think, chapter 4 of the book. And the next chapter is called Whether You Want It or Not, It's Yours. And that's chapter 4. So everyone, have a good day. If you're really struggling, I get it. I totally understand it. And I just hope that you can get some peace. And I pray for everyone who has not got peace, who is depressed and who is suffering anguish. Have a good day, and I sincerely mean that. Bye for now.